Hello, planet Earth. The word of the day is a game. Called Release the Dragon. Release the river. Release the fire. Also known as light and dark. You share one aspect of what is light or what is dark, and what is dark. The dragon represents something that is a challenge to us. The river is something that we might be able to meet the challenge with. And the fire is the nexus. It is the equilibrium. It is the center point from which there might be a new cycle, a new level, a new configuration of reality for the benefit of the whole of humanity. So, let's play if we want. You don't have to play with me, but you are welcome, and I invite all to play and not take this game so seriously, and that whatever we share doesn't truly define us. So, shall I start with the light or the dark? Or I can try the other name of the game. Release the dragon, the river, the fire. You could also replace the word fire with spirit. So, my darkness. I'll just go with a minor instead of a major. My minor form of darkness is living at a homeless shelter and not feeling there's a way to record and communicate with the people there in a consecutive and lighthearted way that in turn is able to connect with the world and allow the world to receive the experiences that we provide, that we share, that we express, and vice versa. And so, what is my light? My minor form of light. I know I didn't express this in the beginning, that you can share minor and major keys. But my minor form of light is speaking in the community room in the homeless shelter. And being able to speak with my heart, to be able to speak with the flow of the Spirit, to speak in addressing the elements and aspects of division and darkness and evil without feeling that it defines, while speaking in a way that allows the negative to not outweigh the positive. And then there's the upstairs section of the homeless shelter that I live in, and that place can be a little bit more challenging. They both have their own equal set of challenges that I'm not going to rate here. And what did I mention? Oh yeah. So I would say the major form of darkness, challenge, you could say darkness, limitation, fear, obstacle, bias, blind spot, illusion, is video games. It has changed from where it was, where I don't spend as much time, but what do I have to say? Feeling a motivation, a purpose, a vision, or how to communicate myself that does not have to compensate and compromise to the video game world, where it's basically about, in my version or my form, killing beings for happiness. Whether you call it little characters, made up characters on a screen, aliens, zombies, human beings, blah blah blah. Anyways, and one form of fear, vulnerability, and divide is being able to speak in the upstairs section, which sometimes one may not feel they can in the downstairs section because the television's so loud, or you're speaking with the flow of the spirit, and one or two, maybe three people out of, usually it's about 10 to 30 people, say, I don't want this person speaking anymore, and usually that causes the staff to get the security to say, if you keep speaking, you're going to have to go out there onto the streets and yada yada. Or no, well, yeah, the caveat is it's a temporary escort, not a full resignation of services. This game probably sounds very complex and doesn't feel like a game for a lot of people now. But is there anything else that I like to say? The dragon, the river, the fire. The dragon on some form, like during the day, is putting myself out there and not feeling like I will get enough of a return to continue to motivate and inspire me to continue evolving my message, my being, the river is the continuous will to have an open mind about my life path, where I do not have to force myself into the situation I am, being a wild child, pariah, do your own thing type of lifestyle, which I've chosen in some way to be a universal ambassador, to provide knowledge and awareness and possibly experiences for those who are open, into a way to discern and deal with the various information, philosophies, ideologies, religions, theories, parties, perspectives on this planet without feeling overwhelmed, without feeling too burdened, and not feeling like there is an absolute truth that can be defined in words for all time. And so the river is the will to keep holding the picture, the image, the ideal, the apex, the core in my conscience throughout the day of what I would like someone else to be for me, as a way or means that I could be for others. And that's oftentimes holding a sign out here in this plaza, usually more by the building over here, by the library, but sometimes I'll stand here. More rarely. A sign that says, "How can we help free humanity together?" Or, "How can we all help each other?" And then, if people are open and interested, I can share the fire of the spirit, the essence, which I consider is the back and forth figure eight interchange, where our experiences are transferred, and in that there is more to life that we can experience. And in that more, if people want to continue diving into our conscience, our experience, there's definitely more information that I'm willing to share. And I'll put the link in the bottom. I don't know if I will, but maybe if someone resonates with all this. But this is a game, or these are games that you can propose to the world, the people, known and unknown, anytime, anywhere, any place, except perhaps there might be some exceptions, because this world doesn't always allow for certain things to happen. But do I have anything more that I wanted to say? That's the game, and you have been presented with it, and you are welcome to do as you so please with it. And this is a game that probably might help me when I am in my dark points, because I often don't feel like playing is an option due to the amount of obstacles or imbalances, odds that we all face. So with this, I thank you for those who got to this point, and those who didn't, I still appreciate you as a reflection of all, for aren't we all a reflection of the one? I will see you when I see myself. And so it is.